Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. When was the last time that we thought about what we're doing to other people and the reasons why we're doing it? Too often that's a question that we would rather not touch. I think many of us would rather say that there's certain animals that we'd rather be in communication with or in touch with than answer a question like that, because it goes to the true nature of what's happening in our lives. The very action of how we're treating people is something that we don't want to think about, because in thinking about it, we have to admit that there's a problem. Even with talking about that, the Bible keeps reminding us that each one of us have problems, whether we realize it or not. But in that essence, remembering that it's not us that takes care of the problem. It's God. It's Jesus that's the one that is the problem solver. Are we really ready to let him do what he's promised to take care of, as we're letting go and letting him do his work? Easier said than done, isn't it? But even with saying that, it takes time. We cannot expect that the moment we say, "Okay, Lord, take control," that a full change is going to happen. In some circumstances, we see this from Bible stance, yes, this changes do happen, but more often than not, it's going to take time. Especially in our society now, it's going to take time for things to actually happen. But Jesus continues to remind us, be ready. Be ready for the journey, so that no matter what's happening, you're able to continue on forward, doing what I've asked you to do. This week's devotional verse comes to us from Proverbs chapter 27. In verse 6, and it says this: "Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy." The very concept that a friend, a true friend, is willing to lay down their life for us. Someone that is so close that they're willing to lay aside everything because of us. Even from the Bible, we see that it points to Jesus as that same thing, as not just that same thing, as the one and only friend that would do this for us. But on the other side, we see cases where deception is happening, where people give away other people for a simple kiss. The sad thing, even with that, is that it's not just that we see that in real life. Too often, that is what we're doing to each other as well. We'd rather sell each other and throw each other to the curb, so to speak, than to actually say, "I will stand in front. I will take the punishment for you so that you may live." So that we're able to go forward together. Even though I may not still be here, you're able to go forward because of what has been done. Throughout the stories, throughout the Bible, we see this continually, that Jesus comes back and reminds us of the same thing. So our question that we need to ask ourselves today is, how are we focused? What are we truly doing? And how are we coming across, not just to ourselves, but to others, and even more? How are we showing ourselves to God moment by moment by moment? Let's continue to come back. Let's continue to study his word as we continue to look forward to what he has for us, and even more, the very soon coming of Jesus. Thank you again for joining me. Look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's word together. God bless.